I have such a weird story for you. So one day, I'm here. It's early in the morning, and I don't even know why I was here so early that day, but I was. And so, I remember there was a big group the night before. The group had since left. They had checked out, whatever. So I'm like, oh God, I have so much cleaning to do. So I get after it. I'm vacuuming the floor, and I hear a male voice yelling at me. It's like a rah, 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 rah type of noise, you know? I'm like, Jesus, like, obviously, I'm like, that's a person. But immediately it goes through my brain. I'm like, you're the only person here right now. The noise itself was coming from all the way down the hallway, all the way towards the Shadow Man hallway, okay? And sure enough, I still have the vacuum in my hand. I stop, and I turn and I look, and there is an older gentleman, disheveled white hair. His pants that he was wearing are like blue scrub pants is a good one, a good way to describe them, like how nurses and doctors would wear scrubs. They were a very light blue color. A white V-neck t-shirt, I do know that. But he was leaned over and he was yelling at me. It felt like almost like, it's too early in the morning. Why are you making so much racket with the vacuum cleaner? I'm trying to sleep. Leave me alone. That type of thing.
We've actually talked quite a bit about different experiments we can do, something different. And so last night when we were talking, trying to figure out what we should be doing for this week, we just decided, hey, what about a morning investigation? Because so many times people are not investigating in the morning. Even when Josh is coming for the day, he's not investigating right away. He's trying to get open for the day. He's maybe working in the studio for the day, but he's not necessarily investigating. And so we kind of wanted to see what would happen if we tried a morning investigation just with a different time of day, but then also creating an environment that is different for them, where yes, people have cooked here before, people have cooked in the morning, but not inviting the spirits to join them. And so we decided, hey, let's have breakfast here. Let's cook a quick, easy something to get the smells going and just see what happens when we're just doing the basic day-to-days like breakfast and cleaning.
We're gonna fill the manor with the good smells, the breakfast smells, the coffee smells, the things like that. And we're going to see if we could use that to our advantage. So while Kirsten was cooking and things like that in the kitchen and just kind of blasting this beautiful aroma throughout the manor, I was then going to be kind of getting ready for the day, right? I was going to be tidying up and vacuuming the floors and things like that. The thing is already going off and has been.
Apparently the refrigerator's super duper cold.
Hello? Who's moving around down here, guys?
Slushy.
There is significant movement right down this hallway. 2 cat balls right here. Proximity sensor. 3 cat balls in there. What in the hell? It's something pacing. Okay, well, okay. 5 feet away, 5.1 feet away.
Gonna have animal waffles this morning. I'm kind of the new cook in town.
Something is moving down there.
Might
right
not be
now.
very good, guys.
So, we have Kirsten. We have Kirsten in the kitchen, and she is cooking breakfast. Do you guys smell that breakfast? smell the breakfast?
Are you ready to eat?
I hear
It's
that
coming.
thing going off right
It's gonna
now.
take me a minute, okay?
While I'm investigating and doing my thing, Kirsten is cooking and kind of investigating at the same time, right? Now, as I'm kind of making my way up and back and down the hall and here and there and all of that, the REM pod starts going off. The REM pod that's sitting in the kitchen starts going off.
Have you brushed your teeth this morning? Or are you waiting until after breakfast?
That thing is still going crazy. Cat ball. Cat ball going off.
And
Right,
Josh
with
is
that
down
movement.
getting your rooms all cleaned up, vacuuming a little
Hear
bit.
Kirsten talking, obviously. So, guys, another one of the interesting things that we have discovered here is the fact that they, like, that thing is still going off. Anyway, one of the interesting things that we've discovered here, or whatever, is the fact that nobody's really investigated here, like, in the early morning hours. So here we are. Kirsten is cooking breakfast. I am going to be tidying up. I'm going to be getting everything ready for the day, just as we would during when this building was still in like
Right.
full operation, right? So getting it ready for the day and all of that fun jazz.
Ooh.
And so with that,
Whoa.
I'm going to actually, I'll show you. God, that thing is going nuts. That thing is going nuts. So with that, guys, I brought this vacuum, which the floor is grubby. It needs a good sweep. So we're going to do that. We're going to attempt to do that. Let's go check in on my wife real quick.
Got a little elephant.
How's it going in here? Just by the way.
REM pod has gone off.
So I heard the REM pod go off, or at least I thought I heard the REM pod. That wasn't you?
No,
That's awesome.
it was not me.
What are you cooking here?
Some waffles. Well, I'm attempting. I mean, you know me and my cooking skills. So it could be a little if-tastic.
If-tastic. Okay.
It says I'm supposed to wait 5 minutes.
With that 5 minutes, would you like to maybe film me
Sure,
while I vacuum the floor?
I can do that. Let me
Okay.
get the grease off my hands here.
And I mean, just leave everything else. And if a cat ball hasn't gone off or anything
Not
like
that
that,
I've noticed.
of course, your back's turned to it also. This thing down here has been going crazy. Did I just sound like Christopher Walken there? It's crazy.
A little bit.
Whoa.
Maybe they're yelling at you because I already told them that I thought you were vacuuming up their rooms and kind of cleaning up. So maybe they're yelling at you to hurry the heck up.
It's going to get loud and I apologize. But it's all for science, kids. Jesus. Oh.
Glad we're documenting maybe the only times that Josh vacuums.
So, like, not for nothing, right? But, like, this is exactly where I was standing when I had that first encounter with that gentleman all the way down the hall. And this is exactly where I was. Vacuum dropped and I went right out the back door. It was insane. Like, seriously. this is. Yikes.
Smell those waffles?
Huh?
Smell the waffles?
Yeah, they do smell good. They smell good. Do you need to go?
Probably pretty soon.
Probably pretty soon. Okay, so I've got maybe just a couple minutes here that I can do this and see what's going on. I think my plug's falling out. I think it's falling out, guys. Dang it. Oh my God. Stay. Trying to trip a false positive.
Yeah, not working.
And it's not working. Right. So.
Cheapers.
I figured that would do it.
Yeah.
Like going right between them, but. Man. So, consistently, I'll just fill you in real quick. Like that proximity sensor, when it's going off, it's tripping anywhere from 5 to 8 feet. Almost like something's pacing back and forth.
They're waiting for their waffles.
Breakfast is almost ready, guys. You're just about there. I'm just going to leave this out because I can probably do that later too. I can take that back.
Okay.
And get after the
Smell them.
get after the waffles here. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Those are some circus animals.
Got to break them apart. I mean,
Circus animal waffles.
I'm not a
right?
cook, obviously.
Hey, whatever. I think your cooking is just fine, thank you.
You're so sweet, honey.
Am I?
You are.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go find more ghosts.
Okay, find them all.
Okay. Holy goodness.
You know what's really sad is I have this
So-
whole batch of waffles, and Josh will eat some. But that might be about it.
So can you walk again for me, please? Can you do that again? Thank you. What about one of
Right.
those cat balls on the floor? Is there a way you could,
First plate's ready. Does anybody want some?
is there a way that you could maybe set one of those off?
Do you need a fork?
Man. No way. I hear it.
I don't know. I don't know.
Interesting.
Okay, here's a fork.
I'm gonna let her deal with that because I don't.
Should I put some syrup on it?
So I don't want to.
So it was interesting with the REM pod just because when it was going off, it was sporadic, but it didn't go off after. Like when we stopped kind of talking about, hey, it's time for breakfast, come on in, you know, get your plate, it wasn't going off. And so it's just kind of interesting how it went off so frequently and for so long when we were inviting the spirits to come in as it's walking right through the doorway, kind of where the REM pod was sitting, to it was on while Josh and I actually ate the breakfast, and it didn't go off one time while we were sitting there eating for about 20 minutes after.
So guys, when I had that experience, it was right Right back here. I'm going to trip this.
They're on.
I'm going to trip this. Whoever it was that I saw that day, that's all me, was standing right here in this corner and kind of leaning basically like this, leaning, looking directly at me all the way down the hall and screaming at me. I'm going to get out of this thing's way because I am tripping it.
Is it good?
Like crazy. There we are. Okay, that's all done. All right, no more trips from Josh. Whoa. It's pacing back and forth.
It's pretty cool. Little cat paw there.
You guys almost ready for some breakfast? I can smell it from down here. It smells so good.
Are you going to want some more waffles when you're done?
What do you think? What do you think? Should we have some breakfast? Who in the hell is pacing? All right. Well, you've moved some of the cat balls for us. I appreciate that. You're setting off the proximity sensor, which I appreciate that. This is wild, guys. Absolutely wild.
I feel like that one was hard to trigger. I'm going to switch those around a little bit. This one has not gone off.
Guys, you just about ready for some breakfast?
Okay.
Come on down. You smell that? Gosh, that smells good. Like, I'm not even kidding. That smells freaking amazing. I'm starving right now. Babe, that smells amazing. I'm like dying over here. So that was going off again, by the way. Like, you heard that, I'm sure.
What?
The REM pod.
Oh, yeah. And a cat ball was going off. I put this over here, and this cat ball was going off, so I switched this one and this one.
Okay.
Because it kept going off on that side. It went off a couple different times.
Weird. Well, I tell you what, the next order of business is going to be coffee, for sure.
Oh, yeah. I didn't get any going.
Guys, if you ever visit us here at Malvern Manor, let me show you a pro tip. Are you ready? This cabinet over here. Coffee. All right? I always tell people to help themselves to all this fun jazz.
I almost stopped to buy you a coffee on my way here.
You almost got me a coffee?
Almost.
What is this crap? I don't want that swill. Here we are. That's what we'll make later. So the proximity sensor has been going off like crazy. Cat ball activity, things like that. Like really, really cool. What fascinates me the most is this thing going off. Mm-hmm.
And I don't think I've been closer than maybe here.
I'm right here. Look at this.
It did go off. I came over here to get a fork for him.
I peeked around the corner at that moment. You were standing right there.
And I was trying to.
Yeah. So yeah, you have to be right up on it.
But when I was kind of going back and forth, and I don't know.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
God, I'm just like in a walking type of mood today, apparently. All right, guys, breakfast, come on.
You got another plate ready, kids.
That thing is going...
I'll put one out. This one doesn't have any
So
syrup.
it's really going off hardcore now. Like a lot.
I don't know anyone that doesn't really like syrup, but maybe there are people out there.
Whoa. Hello. Who was that? There was just like a knock or a bang or something. Hello. Proximity sensor still going off. I hear it. Wow.
I can tell
Obviously,
the elephants
that's a little
and the
strange.
lions. I'm not sure what the other two really are.
That's awesome. You know, you guys could come on down the hall if you'd like. Kirsten's just finishing up some breakfast stuff right now. If you would like to join us.
Help yourself. It's ready. Go ahead.
You can't. Dude, the REM pod's going off again. Oh my God.
Why don't you go turn one of the cat balls on while you eat?
That thing is going crazy in there. I hear it. Oh my God.
These cat balls are kind of hard to go off today, but you can touch one while you eat.
I'm going to turn this off real quick, okay? Just to do it. Guys, it's breakfast time. Are you hungry at all? Kirsten's making us breakfast. Would you like to come down and join us? So crazy. All right, guys, I appreciate your time. I'm going to start making my way back. Wow. I heard it go off again.
Mm-hmm. Cat balls have not gone off again that I have seen.
Okay.
But
well, I mean, we got a camera on it too, though, so that's good.
And these are hard to. I didn't think one was on. No, now they're easily touched before.
Yeah, they're pretty easy to trigger.
Before.
Oh, I see.
Because I thought maybe they weren't even on.
Yeah. That's freaking cool. It's been weird. It's been active.
Yeah.
I think this investigation was a success. You know, I think doing something like this was beneficial. I liked the idea of using some nostalgia and all of that stuff. And guys, I've already got ideas for the next time we do this, because there has to be a next time. Number one, I love ghost hunting, but number two, I love breakfast. You know what I'm saying? So you get some food out of the deal too, you know what I mean? So it was crazy. I have ideas. I have really cool ideas that are going to be implemented in the next round, the next time that we do something like this, which I really hope is probably sooner rather than later, because this was so freaking cool.
Overall, I think this investigation was very successful. I think that there are things we can do to kind of amp it up and do it again, maybe in another couple weeks. Add a few more breakfast items, maybe try and put the portal out there. And just kind of really focus in on how we can get a intelligent response to what we're actually doing.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, it was kind of fun. It was just kind of laid back. Exact opposite of the last video that we did. It wasn't as heavy. It was just kind of nice. And here's a cool story and a cool experiment as to what is going on in this frickin' manor. Gosh dang. But guys, I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are phenomenal. Thank you all for being so kind and so supportive, and just everything that you guys do is not unnoticed, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys. You're the best. I appreciate it, and thank you so much. We'll see you soon. All right? Peace.